though I feel like giving up. In Christ I shall maintain, because my faith in God, my joy shall remain. Trials work patience, and patience work hope. In spite of my situation, I won't let go. For your spiritual sports segment on Rima Gospel Radio, I'm CJ. For your quick news and notes, as Tito Ortiz was preparing to make his final fight in MMA against Forrest German on Saturday at UFC 148, he almost canceled the fight since his 10-year-old son was diagnosed with meningitis. However, his son made a complete recovery and Ortiz only missed 4 days of training. Dmitry Pirog ruptured a disc in his back while training, forcing him to pull out of an August 25th HBO main event against middleweight titleist Gennady Golovkin. Former super middleweight title holder Lucien Butte exercised his right to a rematch with new title holder Carl Froch on Thursday, although they agreed they would both take interim fights first. Vitaly Klitschko, the WBC heavyweight champ and older brother of Vladimir Klitschko, got sprayed with tear gas during a protest in which he was involved in his hometown of Kyiv, Ukraine, according to a USA Today report, and the protest involved a bill attempting to change the official language from Ukrainian to Russian. Boxing great Muhammad Ali is the recipient of the 2012 Liberty Medal, and he will receive the medal in a ceremony on September 13th in Philadelphia at the National Constitution Center on Independence Mall. Jimmy Bivens, a heavyweight boxer in the 1940s and 1950s who defeated some of the greatest fighters of his time, passed away at the tender age of 92. May God rest his soul in peace. NASCAR driver Denny Hamlin has a sore back that will keep him out of today's nationwide race. However, he will race on tomorrow, Saturday, for the Sprint Cup Series in Daytona. Former number 1 player Lorena Ochoa is making a limited return to golf and will play in October at the French Open on the Ladies European Tour. Major League Soccer's disciplinary committee announced Thursday the star midfielder of the LA Galaxy, David Beckham, has been suspended 1 game and fined an undisclosed sum for confrontational and provocative behavior during a match last week. The New York Liberty signed guard forward Caitlin Redmond on Thursday. The Los Angeles Sparks signed guard Andrea Raleigh on Thursday, bringing her back to the team that drafted her in 2010. The NCAA shook up the grassroots basketball scene as they banned 4 travel teams and the administrators from NCAA certified summer events. A special committee of Syracuse University Board of Trustees says the school's response to allegation of sexual abuse against former assistant basketball coach Bernie Fine was prompt, done in good faith, and didn't try to cover up any conduct, but also noted that the process wasn't perfect and better judgment could have been used. Former Georgia running back Isaiah Correll, who was dismissed from the team after his arrest on gun charges, have decided to transfer to Alabama State, but the school has neither confirmed or denied the development. The Washington Capitals have re-signed restricted free agent Matthew Perrault to a 2-year contract, sources told ESPN.com's Pierre LeBrun, and the deal is worth $2.1 million. The Edmonton Oilers have agreed to terms on a 2-year, $7 million contract with goalie Devon Dubnyk. The Philadelphia Flyers on Thursday signed forward Ruslan Fedotenko for 1 year and $1.75 million, and defenseman Bruno Jarvis signed a 2-year deal worth an average of $825,000 annually. Hall of Famer Reggie Jackson thinks all of Alex Rodriguez's numbers are tainted because of his admission to performance-enhancing drug use. And finally, Roger Clemens' lawyer Rusty Hardin says a victory in court should win over some of the fans convinced the pitcher used performance-enhancing drugs. This sports segment was sponsored by Naturally Relax Massage, where you can relax, release, and relieve naturally in the greater Houston area. For rates and more information, please email naturallyrelax@gmail.com. To have your company sponsor a sports segment, please email me at cj@cjsports.com for more information. To catch archives of your spiritual sports segment, log on to my brand new blog site, cjsports.com, and make sure you give me that follow on Twitter at CJSports. That's CEEJAY. Tune in next time for more updates on your next spiritual sports segment, where we sprinkle a little spirituality in your sports. I'm CJ. Be blessed and have a positive, productive, blessed day. And I leave you with Namaste, as the divine in me salutes, honors the divine in you.